Okay, so Hare Krishna everyone. Let us start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Chakshurunmilitan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagar Jatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitantam Sajivam साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णा पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात देश तारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्त्यावतारं भक्त्याख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम् हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते जयतं शरतोपाङ्गोर्मम वन्दमतर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भोजौ राधा मदन मोहनो दिव्यात् वृन्दारण्य कल्पद्रुमादा श्रीमद् रत्नागरा सिंहासनास्तौ श्रीमद् राधा शील गोविन्द देव पिस्तालिभिः सेवा मनो स्मरामि श्रीमद्रसारसारम्भी वांशीवटतटस्थिता कर्शन वेणुस्वाणिर्गोपी गोपीनाथाय श्रेयस्तु नः तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृन्दा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल Okay. So let us do a quick recap of chapter 9. Okay, so no one talks now. Yeah, quick recap. In 5 minutes, I want to finish the complete recap because it's been quite some time. And so you might have forgotten. So that is why let's do a quick recap. Okay. So what did we see in chapter 9? Chapter 9 is the most confidential knowledge. Yeah. So in that chapter 9, Krishna talks about, see in chapter 1 to in chapter 1 to 6, Krishna talks about, the difference between body and soul. Yeah, and the relationship between Krishna and us. Yeah, he's present in all the human beings. Loving relationship between him and us. Between chapter 1 to 6 also tells us that how should we lead our life. Yeah, we should live our life in a Krishna conscious way. Whatever things we do, we should offer it to Krishna. That is what Krishna tells us. Yeah. Then he also tells us about, about this creation of universe, how this entire universe is created. Yeah. So just by his glance, the entire universe gets created. It tells us about how he stays in the Vaikuntha planets. Yeah. He stays in the four-handed form, the Chanka Chakra Gada Padma, and everyone is serving Krishna in Vaikuntha planet. Then it tells us about how he stays in Golok Vrindavan in two-handed form. He doesn't have a crown and Shankha Chakra Gada Padma like he has in the Vaikuntha planet. In Goloka, he just his two-handed form, Krishna. Yeah, just wearing a peacock feather and just
Hello.
having fun with all the Gopas and Gopis. Yeah, with his friends and all with all his devotees. He's just having fun like that. He's staying in the Goloka. Yeah. Then he tells about how he talks about our position. Yeah, where are we situated? He talks about the universe. He talks about the material planets and the spiritual planets. Yeah. And he says that if you want to understand this knowledge, you will need loving devotional service towards me. If you are envious towards me, you will not be able to understand this knowledge. He tells that this knowledge, whatever we are studying, is the best of all the knowledge here. The physics, chemistry, history, geography, biology, and all that. Yeah, it is there, it is good to do, but this is the best knowledge. It is Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya, most secret. No one will be able to understand without my mercy. You are understanding it only because I am telling you, I am merciful. If anyone reads this, not able to understand. But if I want you to understand, I will give you intelligence to understand this. So we are understanding this only and only because Krishna is giving us intelligence to understand. Otherwise, तो ये कुछ भी पता नहीं चलेगा. We will not be able to understand anything. Yeah, that is what Krishna is saying. Yeah, this can be understood only in the knowledge of association of pure devotees. He talks about the first class devotee, the second class devotee, and the third class devotee. Currently, we are in this stage. We are in the second class devotee. Yeah? We have faith in Krishna, so we are not a third class devotee. But we have faith in Krishna, but we go to the temple and we do not have much knowledge, but we are in the process of acquiring the knowledge. Yeah. And many of the times we do not follow instructions of Krishna. When Krishna tells, okay, chant my name, we do not chant Krishna's name. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, my studies are there. Oh, my classes are there. So I do not have time to chant Krishna's name. Yeah. So we are a second class devotee. Yeah. We are not a third class devotee, but we are like a second class devotee. Okay. But first class devotee, following all the instructions of Krishna. Yeah. Living a Krishna conscious life, chanting his name, singing his glories, and living the life as per the teachings of Krishna. So from second class devotee, we have to elevate ourselves to the first class devotee. Okay. Then he's talking about building a relationship with Krishna. When we become a first class devotee, we start building relationship with Krishna, and our aim is to go back home, back to God. Okay. Then we saw Narad Muni's story. Now Narad Muni followed all the instructions of Bhakti Vedantas, and then he perfected his life. And now Narad Muni is going into all the material world, spiritual world, and having a just talking, singing the glories of Krishna. Krishna says everything, all things are in me. I am not in them. All the universe, I am, I am pervaded in this entire universe. Yeah. So everything is working under my direction. Everything is out of my energy, like that. Okay. Yeah. And then he says, only way to see Lord is through devotional service. If you're saying, oh, I will study Bhagavad Gita and I will understand Bhagavad Gita, but I will not chant, I will not follow his instructions, but I will just study Bhagavad Gita and I'll become a good scholar. Krishna said, you will not be able to understand me. Don't take me lightly like this. If you're saying, I will just learn all the shlokas and I will tell all the shlokas, and then see how scholarly I will become. People will call me so intelligent. Krishna said, no, that is not going to happen, Baba. I am smarter than you. I will not let you understand that knowledge. That is what Krishna says. Okay. And then Krishna says, I am maintainer of all the universes. Yeah. I am the one who I myself, is the source of every creation. I am not like this. I am not this. I am this. Yeah, relaxing. Yeah. So then he talks about the universes. He talks about the Goloka planet. He talks about Brahma Jyoti. Yeah. Then he talks about demigods. Yeah.
उसके अंदर मारते हैं
He says, I am the one who creates and destroys the universes. How many of you went for Durga Puja? You can raise your hands. Okay. So no one is raising it. Come on, you have to be candidly, you have to be accepting that you went for Durga Puja. It's absolutely fine going for Durga Puja. Okay, very good, very good. So can someone tell me what is the position of Durga in this overall scheme of things? What is the position of Durga?
माताजी जेलर जेलर
She is a jailer. Okay.
माताजी फोर हैंड्स
She has four hands. Okay. Yes, Adya.
माताजी शी इज द जेलर
She is a jailer. Okay. Radhika Sanvi.
माताजी शी इज वेरी पावरफुल एंड when she will think this person is doing bad, I will kill him. She will kill him the next day only.
Acha. Okay. Oh, Yashasvi. Yashwasin. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yashwasin.
Mataji, she is the form of Maya.
She is the form of Maya. Okay. What is the role that she plays? Anyone want to tell? Millie. Abhinay.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. You raised your hand, no? What
Mataji,
what is the role? What is the role that she plays in the overall scheme of things?
Mataji, she plays the role of the jailer in the material world.
Yeah, but लेकिन jailer का काम क्या है? What is the role of the jailer?
Punish who is doing bad and to reward who is doing good.
Okay, very good. Yes, Pallavi.
Yes, this is the word is to punish those who Krishna and those who are not ready to serve Krishna in Golok Vrindavan.
So those who are serving Krishna, she will not punish them, but those who are not serving Krishna, she will punish them. Yes, Shreyasi?
Mataji, she is the jailer of this material universe. Her role is to punish those who do not worship Krishna and who do bad karma. She works under the direction of Krishna.
Okay, wonderful. She looks under the direction of Krishna. So I think the point is very clear. Yutish, I'll come to you. So the point is very clear that she is working under the direction of Krishna. Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti. Durga Mata is Prakriti. Yeah, and so she is working under the direction of Krishna. And then whoever is not following Krishna's rule, Durga Mata punishes. And whoever is following Krishna's rule, Durga Mata says, "No, Baba, you are under the control of Krishna, so I will not. I'll step back." So what are your prayers? So many of you went to Durga Mata. What did you pray to Durga Mata? Yes, Yutikshin. What did you pray?
Mataji, if someone does bad things, she will become Mahakali.
Okay, no, but what did you pray to pray? Yes, Arhit. What were the prayers? You go to the Lord and you pray, no? So you go to Durga Mata and you would have prayed something. No, what would you have prayed?
Because it will वो बुराई खत्म करती है और अच्छाई लाती है.
अच्छा ही लाती है. Okay, good. Yes, Adya. Very nice.
Mataji, I prayed that whenever some wrong things come across, you will you kill those things so that it does not touch me.
Acha,
You
okay,
make
good.
me closer to Krishna.
Oh, okay, make you closer to Krishna. Okay, yes, Riddhi.
Mataji, Krishna's sister, no Mataji. So I have prayed the Krishna Bhakti, that's all.
Krishna Bhakti you prayed, absolutely. Yes, Arya.
Mataji, I prayed that keep my health healthy. That much only. I want that much only.
You are only that much today. Okay, so good, very nice. I'll come to others with raised hands. Acha, yes, Vasim, quickly.
Mataji, I prayed that there are no obstacles on my path to Krishna consciousness, Mataji.
Very nice, very good. So basically, this should be our prayers. So we should understand whenever we go for Durga Puja or whenever we for Ganpati festival or even Lakshmi Pujan that we do, yeah, during Diwali day. Yeah, so what should be our prayers? We should understand the role of all these demigods. So the Lakshmi is not demigod, she is Shakti Tattva, but we should understand that what is the role of Durga, what is the role of Ganpati, and we should pray to them that, please increase my bhakti towards them, bhakti towards Krishna. That should be our prayer to Durga Mata. Yeah. So when we go in front of them, of course, we should respect them, we should love them, and we should understand their position, and with knowledge, we should pray to them. Okay, so very important point. Next time you go in front of Durga Mata, you should know what is her position, and we should pray her accordingly. Yeah, so she is also very nice. So even when she's punishing, somebody said that she takes some avatar of Kali Mata, but she's also very nice. She's just working in the direction of Krishna. Krishna tells us, okay, punish her. Yeah, she punishes. Yeah, so we saw the three doers. Yeah, the super soul, Prakriti, and the Jiva. Yes, she is the Prakriti. So she is working under the direction of Krishna. Yeah, so this should be our prayer. It should be very clear to all of us. Yeah. Then we also saw that demigod worship. Yeah, that demigod worship. Krishna says, okay. Krishna says that of the various sacrifices, he says, I am the fire, I am the ritual, I am the healing herb. Everything that you are offering in the sacrifices, it is me. He's saying, I am Father of universe, I am Mother, Grandfather, I am the object purifier. Yeah, so he is everything. Krishna says, I am the goal. You should know. Whenever you go to Durga Mata, you should know. And now you know that Krishna is the goal. So you should pray to Durga Mata that, please, Durga Mata, Krishna says that I am goal, so please increase my attachment towards Krishna. All the obstacles that will come in the process of bhakti, please help me address those obstacles. So yeah, so like that. Then Krishna talks about, he says, I am the rain, I am the heat, I am everything, Krishna says. Okay. Then he says that, then he talks about the demigod worship. Demigod worship, he is saying that demigod worship, you will just be in the cycle of birth and death.
Yeah.
And you will just, so Durga Mata is also demigod. So if you pray to Durga Mata that, please give me this, please give my exam should be nice, I should get good marks, my house should, my father's business should prosper, on health, and of course, whatever you ask, of course, you should ask for health so that you can serve Krishna nicely. Yeah. So demigod worship, if you ask for prosperity, you will go to Swarga. After you finish your credits, again you will come back to the material world. Yeah. So demigod worship is all temporary. Krishna says, do not do demigod worship. I am not saying that. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is discouraging demigod worship in Bhagavad Gita because Krishna doesn't want us to fall into this trap of cycle of birth and death. Krishna wants us to be eternally happy. Yeah, eternally, every time we should be happy. No studies, no thinking of, having a big house and no thinking of having a big car, nothing. You do not have to worry about anything. And that is why Krishna is saying, do not do demigod worship. I am not saying this, Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. So you cannot be unhappy on me. Mataji is saying ki Durga Devi ka puja mat karo. I am not saying that. Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, demigod worship, he is discouraging. Yeah. Then all those things we saw. Yeah. And then in the end, Krishna is saying all the Vedic literatures and all the Vedic sacrifices are to satisfy Vishnu. So even when you do Durga Puja, even when you do Lakshmi Puja, even when you do Ganpati Puja, you should know that all these things we are doing to satisfy Vishnu. Okay, that should be very clear in your mind. Yeah. When he's saying if you worship the Devatas, you will go to their abode. If you worship ancestors, you will go to their abode. But you worship me, you will come to me. Krishna doesn't want us to go anywhere else. Yeah, Krishna wants us directly to go to. Krishna doesn't want you to go to America. Krishna doesn't enjoy your life. Krishna doesn't want you to go to Australia and enjoy your life. Yeah, Krishna says, Baba, forget all this. I want you to come to me. Yeah, so that we will have fun time there. You can see how all the Gopas and Gopis are having fun time here. Krishna wants you to go there. Yeah. We saw a difference between demigod worship and Krishna worship. Yeah. Then Krishna says, I don't want anything. Just give me leaf, patram pushpam palam toyam. Just give me leaf, flower, fruit or water. I am more than happy. But give it with love. If you give it with love, I will accept it. Otherwise, I will not accept it. That also Krishna is saying very clearly. You give me with love, I will accept. Otherwise, I will not accept. Yeah. That all we saw. Yeah. What is prasad? That also we saw. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, do it as an offering to me. Straight Krishna is saying. Even if you're doing Durga Puja, even if you're doing Ganpati Puja, whatever you're doing, do it as an offering to me. Yeah. With knowledge, that is what Krishna is saying. Yeah. Then in the end, Krishna says, yeah. Directly they'll go to the end. Man bana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji ma namaskaru ma vishyasi yuktavaivam atmana mad parayanaha. He says, engage your mind, always thinking of me, become my devotee, offer obeisances to me, worship me, and become completely absorbed in me, and surely you will come back to me. Krishna is saying, I am your goal. You have to come to me. That's very clear. Krishna is not saying, Krishna is saying, you go to Swarga, you'll enjoy there. It's very nice. No, Krishna is saying, no Swarga. Yeah, no Narka, no Swarga. You have to come to Golokupti. And Krishna is saying the secret, how you can come to me. So Krishna is saying, I will tell you how you come to me. Yeah. He's saying, engage your mind in me, always thinking of me, become my devotee, bow down to me, and become completely absorbed in me, so that you will come back to me. Yeah. So this was the gist of chapter 9. Now let's go to chapter 10. Where is chapter 10? Okay, here is chapter 10. Here it is sound. Yes. I have to share two things. Okay. Yes. Now we are going to chapter 10. Okay. So chapter 10 is again. Yeah. Opulence of the absolute. So again, Krishna is going to tell about himself. So someone will say that, see, Krishna says that because you are my dear friend, in 10.1 he says, I will speak to you further, giving knowledge. Yeah, so Krishna is always harping on that thing. Because you are my friend, I am telling you this. Because you are this, I am telling you this. I will not tell you if you are not this. Yeah. If you are not my devotee, I will not tell you this. Yeah. What? Understand from this? Anyone tell me? Think and answer. Huh? Think and answer. Just don't answer for the sake of answering. Why is he telling so many times? Telling so many times. And because you are this, Vakto si me sakha cheti. There also he says
Mataji,
because
may I answer?
yes, please.
Mataji, this is because Krishna wants to understand that we are that Krishna is giving a when we are we cannot say anything to, we don't say all hearted feelings to anyone. We don't say it to any stranger who are our who are very dear to us, who actually understand us. We tell all our secrets to them only. We don't tell them to any stranger. That's why, and Bhagavad Gita is a very secret knowledge and very confidential knowledge. That's why Krishna is saying that because you are my very dear friend, and for your benefit I'll speak to further to you, giving knowledge. That's why he again
Absolutely.
and again repeats that to understand me you have to be my friend.
Yeah, to understand me, you have to be my friend. Very nice. Yes, yes, Vasi.
Mataji, Lord Krishna said this various times because he did not want people to forget this knowledge very easily and not give it to other worthless persons who will not use it properly or use it in their lives.
Yeah. So anyway, child, this person will not understand only. And even if they think that, if they might think that they understand and they will just spread, like we just saw that video, right? That Krishna is very cheater and all that many things we saw that in that audio that we heard. So a faithless person will anyway just misunderstand Krishna. He will never, and Krishna will not allow a faithless person to understand him. Yeah. Good. Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji, Krishna repeats this thing again and again because if we become devotees of Krishna, then we will understand it exactly as it is Krishna said. But if we are not friend to Krishna, then we will go to non-devotees and will not understand it properly.
Very good, very nice. So, see, like our mother tells us to, Baba, you study, you will get good marks and you will earn, you will become a successful person in life. Yeah, what our parents do always tells us about good things, do right things, do not do bad habits. Yeah. Our parents do, they do like, ठीक है, एक बार तो बता दे, once we tell them, now, ठीक है, I told you when you were 3 years old, I told you when you were 4 years old, 5 years old. Do our parents treat us like that? No, they keep on telling us, no, Yashwasi, study, no, Janvi, study nicely. Riddhi, if you eat good food, your health will be good. Adya, you will never have developed good habits. Like our parents keep on telling us like this. And because they keep on telling us like this, it becomes fit in our brain. No, I need to live a good life. I need to study nicely. I need to develop good habits. I need to, behave properly. I need to be well-mannered person. Like there's so many, because our parents keep on telling us, that gets ingrained in our brain. And that is the reason why Krishna is telling us so many times, because you are my devotee, I'm telling you. So the most important point for us to understand is that you have to become his devotee. If we do not chant, I am repeating this 1,000 times. If we do not chant, you will think, now I know Bhagavad Gita. Now what is there to learn and understand Bhagavad Gita? I know Bhagavad Gita very well. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Will that take you to Goloka? No. Only understanding will not take you. Have to follow his teaching, then you'll become a first class devotee. Otherwise, you will always remain a second class or a third class devotee. You're understanding this? So we have to chant every day. We have to chant. Whether you chant 1 round, whether you chant 2 rounds, whatever suits you. But please chant and post it on the group. Unless you post it on the group, it will not understand, it will not be able to help you. Yeah. So if you really want to take benefit of these sessions, you have to chant. You have to chant. Yeah, there is no excuse to chanting. Like we say, there is no excuse to hard work. You have to work hard. If you want good marks, you should work hard and smart. There is no excuse to not chanting. Okay, so this is a very important lesson that we understand from this. Krishna is always repeating this. Yeah. Okay. Now Krishna is telling, yeah, that neither hosts of demigods nor the sages know my origin or opulences. For in every respect, I am source of demigods and the sages. He's saying the sages, they meditate for thousands of years, hundreds and hundreds of years. They will study Bhagavad Gita, they will study Bhagavatam. They are my devotees, yeah. But demigods are devotees of Krishna, yeah. Sages are devotees of Krishna. But he's saying that even the demigods and sages also don't know my full opulence. Opulence, matlab, mera all, how to explain opulence? Opulence is like, अगर किसी ने पूछा कि तुम्हारा कितना प्रॉपर्टी है, what is what how big is your empire, how big is your property, how much do you own or how much do you own, like that. So Krishna is saying even demigods also do not know all my opulences. Even sages for thousands of years, they also do not know my opulences. Yeah. So he's saying, then he's giving example of this Brahma Vimon Leela. So he is explaining here Brahma Vimohan Leela. Okay, so where here what happened is once all the cowherd boys, and they every day they used to go to the forest and they used to have gala time and all. And once this Brahma saw this Krishna, he says that this little boy says he is a very supreme person of God and all. See what way he's eating all this सबका झूठा को क्या कहते हैं इंग्लिश में? He's eating is food which is eaten by other things. Yes, Sarthak. Okay. So he,
मैम इसको क्या कहते हैं?
okay, Jana, that doesn't really matter. So he is eating the food which is you tasted by other kids and all. So how can this little boy become supreme person of Godhead? Yeah. So then Brahma decided that he will play a trick with this little boy. So what he does is once they were having a nice time, then Brahma comes. You see here Brahma is coming in his aeroplane, and he takes all the cowherd boys and he hides them. And Krishna doesn't and he thinks that Krishna doesn't know that I have hidden all the cowherd boys and the cows and everyone. And then Krishna goes back. And then Brahma goes back. He hides everything, hides everyone, and he goes. And then Krishna expands everyone else. He expands himself as all the cowherd birds, exactly like all the cowherd boys, exactly like all the cows and calves and all. And then he goes back home and everything is happening as normal. Then Brahma comes back. See, Brahma's one moment is like 1 year. And when Brahma comes back, he realizes, I have hidden all the cowherd boys and calves and all that. How come they are, I can see all of them. So then when he goes and sees that whether I have hidden them, are they still there? They are still there. Then he realizes that, what is this? There is something problem. So then, when Brahma comes, Krishna expands all, he shows the original form of all the cowherd boys and, the calves. Everyone is actually Vishnu himself. Everyone in the four-handed form. Yeah, Vishnu himself. And then Brahma realizes, oh, what did I do? I took panga with this Krishna. He's actually the supreme personality of Godhead. And then you see Brahma, he bows down to this little Krishna and begs for forgiveness. Yeah. It's a long story. I just told you in 2 minutes. Yeah, it's a very long story. So like that. So like Brahma also doesn't understand Krishna. Brahma also gets confused. He also gets bewildered. Yeah. Here, this is what? Govardhan Leela. Govardhan. Indra thought I should be worshipped. Oh, Indra got very puffed up. So then Krishna says, Indra, demigod, I think he needs to be taught a lesson. So Krishna decided, okay, don't worship Indra. Worship Govardhan. And then Indra becomes very angry. And then torrents of rain he showered on Vrindavan, yeah, on Gokul. So then when the torrents and torrents of rains are showered, Then Krishna lifts the Govardhan hill and everyone is very happily enjoying with Krishna. They are not bothered that floods are coming and their houses are flowing away and their things are getting spoiled. No one is worried. They're very happy with Krishna. Then Indra realizes, oh my God, doesn't look like an ordinary boy. He is actually the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then Indra also comes and begs for forgiveness. He comes to the Surbhika because he's very scared. Now Krishna is not going to forgive him, but Krishna forgives him. So Indra comes and begs for forgiveness. So like this, his Krishna here says that, neither the demigods nor the sages, they do not understand my origin. Yeah. So they do not understand my opulences. That is what Krishna says. And where he gives this example. Yeah. Here you see Devaki, she's pregnant. Yeah, she's pregnant with Krishna. So all the demigods, they are worshipping, they are taking darshan of Devaki. Yeah. And because they know that Devaki, she's now going to Krishna is going to appear. Yeah. And when Krishna appears, yeah, Krishna, so he says, although I am unborn, I take births. Yeah. So why does he comes to their birth by his internal potency. Yeah. So he appeared. So when he came in front of Devaki and Vasudev, he came in his original form. He came in his original form and then transformed into a small boy. That is what. Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, my doubt is that, like you said, we have always heard, right, that Krishna never takes birth. So basically, there was an ordinary boy inside Devki's womb, and then Devki was praying because she didn't wanted that her this son also get lost, and then and she while the time she was pregnant, she was continuously praying to the Lord Krishna, and then Lord Krishna appeared in original form,
Yeah, yeah.
and then he took birth as a small boy, right?
So basically, he wanted to show that even he did not want Devaki and Vasudev to get confused. He is this the Supreme Personality of Godhead or not? See, their desire was that they wanted the Supreme Personality of Godhead as a child. So he first came as that, and then of course Devaki prayed that I do not want you to be hurt, and then he requested Krishna to take the baby form. 1 second, I need to disable the chat. All of you are doing some masti on chat. I don't know why do you do that, and this all disturbs me. So please don't put anything rubbish on the chat. Huh? Please don't do that. It all disturbs everyone. Don't do that. Okay. So Krishna says that Krishna tells Arjuna, though I am a chariot driver, I am also the great controller of all the planets. Yeah. Krishna is the creator of Brahma, Shiva, and all other demigods. Yeah. So we should not confuse with Brahma, Shiva, who is bigger, is Shiva bigger or Vishnu bigger? It is very clearly given. Krishna is very clearly saying in Bhagavad Gita, yeah, that I am the creator of Brahma and Shiva and all the demigods. Yeah, like that. Very, very, very clear instruction is given. So there is no confusion, there is no doubt. And in spite of this, we doubt, then there is a problem with us. Yeah. In spite of this, if we say, no, Durga is bigger than Shiva, Durga is bigger than Krishna, Lakshmi is bigger than Krishna, then the problem is with us. Yeah. Krishna is very, very clearly telling the position of all of them. Yeah. Then he says, out of millions of men who have understood Krishna as a supreme position, as supreme person of Godhead, in that person only gets freed from all sinful reactions. And supreme personality of Godhead can only be known by devotional service. Only foolish people think that Krishna is a ordinary human being. Yeah. So that is what he's saying here. Then further he says, when one fully understands Krishna's supreme position, then only one can completely be freed from all the sinful reactions. And Krishna is the origin of the Krishna here says that I am the origin of all qualities in this material world. Now, why is Krishna again and again, again and again, again and again telling all this? I am this, I am that, I am this. This is mine. I am the creator. I am the destroyer. I am the creator of spiritual and material planets. Yes, Shubhashri. Again and again, he's telling this. Why?
Mataji, because he wants everyone to, he does not want anyone to think that I am the creator and fall back into the material pool. He is reminding us again and again so that we understand that Krishna has created all this. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we don't think that we have created this or this is just gifted.
Absolutely. Very nice, Shubhashi. Very nice. He's reminding us again and again. So we should not have any doubts in our mind. Absolutely. Very nice. Yes, Bhavini. Yes, Bhavini, you're there?
Yes, Mataji. He wants all of us to come back to the spiritual planets. He doesn't want to let us uh, suffer in the birth and death cycle.
Yeah, he doesn't want us to suffer in the birth and death cycle. And also what happens is that, see, when we do with knowledge, no, then then we do it with faith. Yeah. So if someone challenges you that, how is your God, that Ram, that he started crying and he was not even able to save his wife, and then he had to wander the entire forest searching for his wife and all, then you will also think, our God is actually weak. Our God doesn't have any powers. Like that, you start thinking. Yeah. So we should know that these are all pastimes, Krishna is like, teaching us through all these pastimes and all these things. Like, the last time Prabhuji explained why was he wandering the forest, because he wanted to, spend some time with his devotees. He wanted his devotees also to have, to have loving exchanges with his devotees. Yeah. There was so many pastimes which happened in the forest, which was mainly for the devotees. So we do not understand Krishna. We do not understand what he does, why he does, and when he will do what. We really don't understand it. It's all Krishna's will. So we should understand Krishna is supreme, and why he is supreme, and everything is explained in Bhagavad Gita here. So this knowledge is very important, and that is why Krishna is reminding us again and again, again and again, and we should follow it and with faith. Yes, Sadhya.
Mataji is trying to fit this thing that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
He's trying to fit it in our head. That
Yes.
now you should know I am the controller. Yeah, I am the controller. I am the one who is controlling everything. You will think I am doing this. Yeah, yes, I did it. No, he's saying I am doing this because of my mercy.
Because of his mercy, everything is happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice. So that is why we should know that. Now he's telling, okay? Now he's telling, so all these qualities, he's saying, are coming from me. I am the originator of all these qualities. Okay, so see very carefully. Yeah? Listen very carefully. He's saying, intelligence is coming from me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me. Freedom from doubt. So if you have all the doubts, I don't know, I really don't believe, or I really don't know. So freedom from doubt is coming from Krishna. Knowledge also. Knowledge also is coming from Krishna. And what is this? Truthfulness. All these qualities, Krishna is saying, all these qualities are coming from me. Forgiveness. Controlling the senses. You will not be able to control your mind. If you surrender to me, I will help you control your mind. If you surrender to me, I will help you control your senses. If Shreyasi decides, no, I have to get up early, and I will get up early, she may not be able to get up early unless she tells Krishna, Krishna, please help me get up early. Then Krishna will say, okay, I will help you control your sleep, like that. Okay. Then he says, I am happiness, then I am distress. Okay, unhappiness is also me, and distress is also me. I am birth, and I am death. I am fear, and I am fearlessness also. So Krishna is saying, I am everything. You don't think you are taking birth automatically, dying automatically, nothing. I am doing everything. I am equanimity. I am satisfaction. I am austerity. Yeah? All these qualities, fearfulness, fearlessness, everything is me. He is saying, okay? Krishna is very clearly saying in this Bhagavad Gita. And that is why all these things are coming as part of different modes of material nature in all of us. Yeah. He is saying, I am fame also, and I am infamous. Yeah, being infamous, that also is me. 1 second, why is this moving so fast? I am charity. Yeah, he's saying, I am charity. This is not moving. What happened to this? Yeah. So he's saying all these qualities of living being are created by me alone. Yeah. See all these qualities that we saw, right? All these qualities that we saw. All these qualities Krishna is saying has come from me. Yeah. Yeah. So knowledge, intelligence, fearness, fearfulness, forgiveness, happiness, distress, equanimity, fame, infamy, everything are created by me alone. He's saying the seven sages. I'll come to you. The seven sages, Mahaprabhu is moving so fast. Why do you? A second. The seven great sages, and before them, yeah, all the four sages, yeah, and the Manus, who are the progenitors of mankind, and all the living beings populating in these various planets descend from them. Yeah, he's saying everything is coming from me. Yeah? All the seven sages, everything, four sages, seven sages, everything, they are coming from me. So be very clear to all of us. Krishna is the origin of all the qualities by which one seeks to understand the truth. He is the source of the sages. He is saying, I am the source of the sages. No one can understand Krishna by conventional means. Yes. Yes, Shubhashri, you have a question or you want to say something?
Mataji, I have a question. What does
Mhm.
equanimity mean?
Equanimity means if you will be happy in, you will not get you will not get disturbed if you are distracted by someone, or if you're disturbed by someone, you will be equipoised in happiness and distress. But then you will not become too happy when something very good happens, or you will not become too sad and too morose if something bad happens. You are equipoised.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. Yes, Pandana.
Mataji, in the last slide, the equanimity and Haridas Thakur and prostitute, why those pictures were put with a link?
Was there a link there?
No, means equanimity and Haridas Thakur, what is the connection?
What happened? What happened with this? 1 second. These pictures are moving so fast. 1 second. Where is this? Here. What happened? What happened with this?
What is the connection with equanimity and this Haridas Thakur and prostitute picture?
Oh, Haridas Thakur. Because see, Haridas Thakur, basically this girl came to distract Haridas Thakur, right? So, but he did not get distracted. And also, Haridas Thakur was beaten in those 21 marketplaces. He still did not get, his faith did not become, he was not shaken even by that. So whatever situation Haridas Thakur was put into, Haridas Thakur was very stable in his bhakti. He was put in such a difficult situation by beating him in so many marketplaces. He was getting distracted by this prostitute, but whatever, he was very equipoised that way.
Okay,
Just give it 1 second. Yes, yes.
Mataji, my doubt is that, like Krishna is saying continuously that everything is happening, whatever this non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, I am the giver of them. But we have also heard that without Radharani, Krishna is incomplete. So, do Radharani help Krishna to do all this, or Krishna do this all alone?
This is all our part of mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. This is our karma. These are our desires. So out of our desires, we fall into all this trap. Yeah, sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're sad, sometimes we're jealous, sometimes these are only the small set of qualities that are given. There are n number of qualities. There are only put up only few handful here. But all these are part of our mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. They're part of our desires. And these desires come from where? These desires, Krishna is saying, these are coming from me. And I want you to go above all these desires and do everything in a Krishna conscious way, so that you will come back to God. And you had developed this desire. He's saying, see, I did not tell you to become lazy. I did not tell you to become greedy. I did not tell you to become, to develop bad habits, right? But I am telling you, don't do it. Otherwise, you will fall into a trap. Okay? Yeah, that's in my head. Yeah. Then, again, here a nice example is given about the frog. Okay, so there was the frog who lived who was living in Atlantic, and somehow he landed into this well, a small well he landed into. Okay, so then and there was another frog who was always living in that well. So then this Atlantic frog said to this frog who was always living in that small well, "Oh no, your home is pretty small." So the other frog said, "What are you talking? My home is quite big. Which place are you coming from?" So then this Atlantic frog says that, I came from Atlantic. Yeah, so I live in the Atlantic Ocean. So is it the same size as my well? So then the other frog laughed. He said, "No, no, 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 it's not the same size of your well. It is quite big." So then this frog said, "How big? Yeah, how big is this Atlantic?" So then this frog said, "No, Atlantic is very big. It is very vast." So then this the frog in the well, he said, "How big? Is it this big?" He started talking. "Is it this big? This big? This big?" And oops, he just bursted into this. Yeah. So it is very difficult. Yeah. So foolish people. So Prabhupada is trying to explain here that foolish people cannot think how big the opulences of Krishna will be. Yeah. They are saying, "Kitna bada hoga? How much big it can be? Yeah. How much big it can be?" But Krishna is saying, "My opulences, in the end of this chapter, Krishna says, whatever I am telling you, he just, gives us this thing. Whatever entire thing what I told you, it's just a small thing, it's just a fragment of whatever my opulences are." And then we say, really? We heard so many things, and he's saying it's just a small fragment of whatever you heard. It's like that. So, yeah. So then appreciating Krishna powers, yeah, but why Krishna is telling this? Yeah, appreciating Krishna's powers leads us to surrender. Then his opulences, how big he is, then we say, yes, he is the one who is really, is a worshipable Lord. Yeah. Yes, Sarthak, I see your hand raised. You want to say something, ask something?
क्या मैं ये बंद कर सकता हूँ?
क्या?
ये वीडियो में बंद कर सकता हूँ?
वीडियो बंद करने का है?
हाँ.
हाँ, ठीक है, थोड़ी देर करो, लेकिन क्लास अटेंड करो, ओके? बंद करके अटेंड करो. Okay, so now then he says that intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt, everything, all these various qualities are created by me alone. Yeah, he is saying in this shloka. Yeah, let's move ahead. Then he's saying the great seven sages, and before them, four other great sages and the Manus come from me, born from my mind, and all the living beings populated on the various planets, they descend from them. So Krishna is origin of all the qualities by which one can understand the truth. He is the source of the sages. No one can understand Krishna by conventional means. Yeah. So that is what Krishna is trying to tell us. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. So here, Prabhupada gives an example that, if you want to understand Krishna, it's not like you'll be able to understand that Krishna via Vernier caliper, or if you want to understand something by some particular means, it is not easy to understand Krishna. Krishna cannot be understood by mundane senses. If you want to see Krishna with our eyes, Krishna says you have to see. So it is not that our senses are very limited. We will not be able to understand Krishna with our mundane senses, but with the mercy of Krishna, we'll be able to understand Krishna. And we'll get mercy of Krishna only when we become devotee of Krishna. The big scholars will think that we have a lot of knowledge, but their knowledge is waste with Krishna, because he will not be able to understand the true quality of Krishna. Yeah. Then Krishna says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarva pravartate iti matva bhajate ma buddha bhava samamita. Actually, now just quickly, I'm just digressing the topic. We are going to have, all these are important shlokas. We are going to cover, we are going to have a shloka competition somewhere in mid of December. Yeah, so there will be around 50 shlokas. We'll have different levels. Yeah, you can opt for various levels, and you can actually participate in a shloka competition. We will help you. There will be multiple classes that will be taken. Yeah, so that all these shlokas, if someone challenges you, you should be able to quote the shloka in front of them. No, Krishna is saying this. Yeah, no, Krishna is saying in this chapter, Krishna is saying this. About anger, Krishna is saying this. About mind, Krishna is saying this. About his opulences, Krishna is saying this. Yeah, what we should do, Krishna is saying this. What should be our goal, Krishna is saying this. Everything. So you should become experts in Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. So that is the reason why we have a shloka contest also. And with this shloka contest, you'll be able to learn. If there is no competition, theek hai, chalta hai, I will learn it later, like that will happen. So you'll all get a good, nice prizes like you got for all those who participated in Janmashtami Fest. Similarly, you'll get good prizes here. So please enthusiastically participate in this, okay? I'm sorry for digressing in the topic. Yes, Arya.
Mataji,
Yes,
I want to show you something.
later.
Ma'am, I
Okay.
have Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Wonderful. Hari bol. Yes. Yes, Radhika.
Mataji, that where the competition will be going on?
I'll tell you all the details of the competition. End of the class. Okay. Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji, just small doubt that the list of shlokas which you will do, that much shlokas only we have to learn, or we can learn more.
You can learn more, but minimum that. It is about over and above that, yeah. So now coming back to chapter 10. Aham sarvasya prabhava. I am source of all the spiritual and material worlds. Yeah? I'll quickly show you a nice video of the spiritual world. I don't know whether I showed you before or not. 1 second, let me share it with you.
Mataji, I know this shloka.
Okay, good, very nice. 1 second, and let me see if I had shown you. No, the spiritual world, I don't know whether I showed you before or not. But it is nice to see it again, yeah. So he says that he is giving a glimpse of spiritual world here, okay? Yeah. Spiritual world is Bhagavatam. He says in the Vaikuntha planets, all the residents are similar in form to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah, they all look similar. All the men and all the women, they'll all look same. They all engage in devotional service to the Lord without any desires for sense. All on the same.
कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा सन्ध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमान्धि.
They're all serving Krishna. Yeah. In Vaikuntha planets, there's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the original person, who can be understood through Vedic literature, is full of uncontaminated mood of goodness, with no place for passion or ignorance. He contributes religious progress for the spiritual world.
Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya.
No passion, no ignorance. Everyone wants to serve Krishna.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
In Vaikuntha planets, in many forests, there are many forests which are very auspicious. In those forests, there are trees which are desire trees. And in all season, they will give flowers and fruits. You want mango now, they will get mango now. Even if there is no season of mango, you will get it now. So whatever you desire, you will get those fruits and flowers in the spiritual world. Yeah, whatever fruits you desire, whatever flowers you desire, you just desire and everything those forests will provide you. Yeah. Then who sings?
कल्पतरवो
Then there is this bees. They're bees. They're singing in high pitch. And what are they singing? They're singing the glories of the Lord. And when the bees come in, all this pigeon and cuckoos and crane and chakravaka, swan and parrot, they're all otherwise singing. They just stop singing. Why? Because they just want to hear the bees singing the glories of the Lord.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hey! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Yeah, everybody stopped singing and I all want to hear about the humming bee and this humming the garden and they're singing the glories of Krishna. And the flowers, okay, these flowers, they're so different flowers. Like Kunda, Utpala, Champaka, so many one lily. And they're all beautiful, they are all wonderful fragrance. But when Tulsi comes, and when Tulsi gives a when Tulsi comes, she's given a special preference by the Lord who garlands himself with Tulsi.
Shri Krishna Preyoshi Namo Namo Tulasi Krishna Preyoshi Namo Namo Broje Radha Krishna Sheba Pavo Eyobi Lashi.
Yeah. So this is basically, yeah. So you see here all the inhabitants of Vaikuntha planets, and they all travel with their wives, and everyone has their own aeroplane. Yeah. So you see here, everyone has their own beautiful aeroplane. ऐसा नहीं है कि you have scooter and you have car and then you pay petrol and all that. Like that. All traveling in their aeroplanes. And in Vaikuntha plant, there is no hunger, there is no anger, there is no thirst. Yeah. And all the animals and human beings, they all live together. In material world, a tiger will kill a deer, right? But in the spiritual world, happened. I am so sorry what happened. So this is the glimpse, a small glimpse of the spiritual world. Now let's come to this. So Krishna is saying, I am the origin of the spiritual world and the material world. He says, I am the source of the spiritual world and the material world. Everything comes from me, he's saying. Yeah? So we saw this, why it is important to know about Krishna. Yeah. He says, the thoughts of pure devotees, yeah, they dwell with me. So pure devotees are thinking about me and I am also thinking about them. Yeah. He is saying their lives are fully devoted to my service. Everyone, you see this, all the coward boys, coward men, they're only conversing, they're only talking about Krishna. Krishna stole butter, Krishna stole this, Krishna did this, Krishna did, Krishna would do this. Every time they will only talk about Krishna, only talk about Krishna. And they derive great satisfaction and bliss, always talking about me. They are my pure devotees. Yeah, they only talk about me, they only think about me. That is what Krishna is saying there. Yeah. So these are the gopis always thinking about Krishna. Hanuman always thinking about Lord Ram. Parikshit Maharaj only thinking about Krishna and Krishna's pastimes. Yeah, Lakshmi Devi always engaged in serving Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj always, telling all his friends about Krishna. Yeah. So he says, these are my pure devotees, the first class devotees, but always thinking about me, talking about me, absorbed in my service. Yeah. Those are my pure devotees. Those who are constantly devoted to me with love, I give them understanding. So someone would say, how can an illiterate person, he doesn't know Bhagavad Gita, he's not able to read Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, so how will he do that? So the example is given of a South Indian Brahmin. Yeah. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had gone to South India, he saw a Brahmin. He saw an illiterate person. He was not able to read shlokas and like other Brahmins and other South Indian Brahmins, they generally read very good pronunciation and all that they have. So then this Brahmin was not able to read anything very nicely. And and he had this book and tears were flowing from his eyes. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw that, what you are not able to read everything and see other Brahmanas are reading so nicely, but you have tears in your eyes. What happened? Why do you have tears in your eyes? So then this Brahmana says, oh, my dear, my dear friend, just see this. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and he has become a charioteer for Arjuna. With this thought only that, the supreme personality of Godhead, who is a creator and a maintainer of the spiritual world and the material world, he's just taken a menial position of becoming a charioteer, yeah, a driver of his friend. So just thinking about the tears are flowing from my eyes. Yeah, so Krishna says that I see bhav, yeah. I will give them understanding by which they will come to me. It is not that they need to become scholars and big uh, big scholars to understand me. No, I will give them. I will give them an understanding by which they will come to me. Yeah. What type of intelligence shall we get if we love and respect Krishna? Okay, I will. How much time do we have? I'll skip this for the moment. Acha, take anyone wants to answer this? Anyone just put up here. What type of intelligence shall we give if we love and respect Krishna? Any idea?
What, Mataji?
You can see this question on the screen.
Mataji, spiritual.
Okay. Spiritual intelligence will get. Very nice. What else?
Mataji,
Hmm.
Mataji, whatever our bad karmas will be lost.
Yeah, absolutely. Bad karmas will be lot. Absolutely. Yes, Sanvi.
And Mataji, our anger will also be lost.
Sorry?
Our anger will also lost.
Yes. I know
Mataji,
Keshav
we
is
will
also
be
very
able to
angry.
overcome the challenges of life to
Sorry?
continue our devotional service.
Sorry. I couldn't hear you, Aradhya.
Yes, Mataji, we will be able to overcome the challenges of life and to continue our devotional service towards Him.
Absolutely. That is very important. Yeah. Because otherwise, so many things, so many stress. Even at your age, you have so much stress. Yeah. So we'll be able to overcome those. That Krishna will give. Absolutely very important. Yes, Sanvi.
We will get supreme intelligence and the intelligence through which we can overcome Maya and reach Krishna.
Absolutely. We will be able to overcome our sleep. We will be able to overcome our greed. So many anarthas that
We will be far away from this material world and close to Krishna in the spiritual world.
even physically, even if we are still here, mentally will be with Krishna. Absolutely. Very nice. Yes, Shubhashri.
Mataji, like Dhruva Maharaj, when he first wanted his the love of his father, as his father was favoring his brother, his cousin brother. He wanted, but as soon as he saw Krishna, Vishnu, he immediately said that now that I have seen you, I don't want anything. Like that intelligence we will also get if we love
Absolutely.
and respect Krishna.
Absolutely, absolutely. And when Dhruv Maharaj came in front of Krishna, he thought, I do not know any prayers. How will I glorify Lord? I don't know Sanskrit. I do not know any prayers. I do not know any shlokas. He's a 5-year-old boy. Then you see Krishna is touching his conch on his head. And as soon as the conch on his head was touched, immediately he started praying, Lord, saying so many prayers and glorification of the Lord, like that. Very nice. Yes, Arya.
Mataji, if we give love and respect to Krishna, the problems will not come in our life, and we will not stuck in the cycle of birth and death.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So problems might still come, but we will not think problems are problems. So even if our friend, our best friend fights with us, we'll think, oh, it's fine, it's okay. But earlier, if our best friend fights with us, we think, oh my God, the sky has fallen down, like that, right? So now, but with Bhagavad Gita, okay, even if things doesn't go, someone is speaking, who is that? Who is that? Yeah, so even if problems comes in, even if say we do not get good marks, even in spite of studying, we'll say, no, it's okay, I'll study nicely. So many things will come up, but we will see the same thing differently. Very nice. Yes, Adya.
Mataji, can I answer this question?
Yes,
Which is
please.
on the screen?
Yes.
Mataji, we will get the spiritual intelligence which is filled with love and respect.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get spiritual, that is very important. Wonderful. Very nice. Good answers. Okay. Yeah. So to show them mercy, and he says to show them mercy, dwell in their hearts and destroy their ignorance from their heart, like that he says. Okay. So this is again the story of quickly, last 10 minutes. Yeah, this is the story of Madhavendra Puri. So even so like once Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, he was chanting. Okay, so Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is like one of the 6 Goswamis. Yeah. So Raghunath Bhatta Goswami was staying on the banks of Radha Kund, and he without any fixed residence. Yeah. And he was staying under different trees every night. He used to stay under different trees, and under during the day he used to chant the name of Krishna. Yeah. So once what happened is that and in those jungles, there used to be like ferocious animals, lions and tigers and all. Yeah. So one day, before accepting his meal, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, um, this is about Gopal Bhatta Goswami, not Raghunath Das Goswami. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he was meditating, and then there were two tigers that came close to him, and then he was just meditating, and then Sanatan Goswami was passing close to him, and then at a distance he saw that Krishna standing next to him, next to this Goswami just to protect him from all the tigers, and the tiger just went away. And then Sanatan Goswami was started to say, "Hey, what are you doing? Boss, Krishna, you're taking service of Krishna." So like that. So basically, long story short is that, whenever you have challenges, whatever is there, Krishna personally comes. Yeah, Krishna personally comes to remove darkness from our heart, and Krishna personally removes all the obstacles that come on the course of bhakti. Like that. Then Krishna's supremacy is confirmed by the authorities. Here he says, where is that? Oh, I did not put that slide. Okay, so basically Krishna is saying here, so now Arjuna speaks, okay? So Arjuna is saying that, Narad Muni and all the sages have confirmed that you are the supreme personality of Godhead. But Arjuna says, but no one knows you. Only you know yourself. Yeah. So Arjuna is telling Krishna, please tell me more about your opulences. Yeah. There is, how much I hear, there is no satisfaction. Like that Arjuna is telling Krishna. So Krishna is saying that, my dear Arjuna, my opulence is unlimited. I will tell you my splendorous manifestation. But the list is so long. I can just tell you few prominent ones. Otherwise, the list is unlimited. So He says, I am super soul who is seated in everyone's hearts. I am the beginning, I am the middle, and I am the end. Now he starts telling about all these opulences. He tells about some 82 opulences. Okay. 82 is just a small number of opulences that Krishna tells. His opulences are unlimited. Now listen very carefully. Okay. Listen very carefully. He says, listen very carefully. Yeah? I am super soul seated in everyone's heart. I am beginning, my middle, and the end of all beings. Here he says of the Adityas, I am Vishnu. Of the lights, I am the radiant sun. Of the Maruts, I am Marichi. Among the stars, I am the moon. Yeah. Among the Vedas, I am Samve. Of all the demigods, I am Indra, who is the king of the heaven. So he is telling the best, okay, who is best, who is the strongest, who is the most famous, who is the most knowledgeable. That is Krishna. He said, I am there. Yeah. So he's saying of the senses, I am the mind. Of the living forces, living beings, I am the living force.
The most extraordinary divine golden mountain called Meru. Meru is shaped like an inverted cone.
Oh my God, one second. One second. Oh, 1 second, please bear with me. What is happening? Now he's coming to the mountains, okay? Here.
The most extraordinary divine golden mountain called Meru. Meru is shaped like an inverted cone, and it is the sporting place for the demigods. Around Meru are many supporting mountains called
Of the Rudras, I am the Shiva. Of the Yakshas and Rakshasas, I am Kuvera. Of the Vasus, I am Agni. And of all the mountains, I am Mountain Meru. Then he says, of the priests, O Arjuna, know me to be the chief Brihaspati. Brihaspati, the priest of all the gods, of the demigods. Of the generals, I am Kartikeya. Of all the water bodies which are there, I am the ocean, a vast ocean. I am the ocean. So he is explaining from a normal person will not able to understand. Yeah. So if you are a devotee, you will be able to understand the opulences of Krishna. But if you are a non-devotee, then you will see, you will relate everything to the material world. Yeah. So then he is talking about the sun, the moon. Yeah. So he is saying, I am the sun among the plants. I am the sun. Among the stars, I am the moon, like that. So you will be able to connect. So that is why he's telling to a normal person what Krishna is. Okay. Of the sages, I am Bhrigu. Of the vibrations, I am Om. Of the sacrifices, I am the chanting of the holy names. Of all the immobile things. So when you say Himalayas, you should know this is Krishna. Among the immovables, I am Himalayas. Of the priest, O Arjuna, know me. I am Brahsiddhi, this we saw, right? Yeah. Of all the trees, I am banyan tree. And of the sages, I am demigods. Of the sages among the demigods, I am Narada. Of the Gandharvas, I am Chitraratha. And the most perfected beings, I am Kapil Dev. Yeah. Of the horses, know me as Uchishwara. Uchishwara was a horse who came out in this Sagar Manthan. I'll come to Ishwes, yeah. Of the elephants, I am Airavat. Airavat is Indra's Vahan. Among the men, I am Monarch. Monarch means the king. Of the weapons, I am Thunderbolt. Among the cows, I am Survi. Sorry?
I have a doubt.
1 second, I'll come to your doubt. Yeah, 1 second, just let me finish this. Not more than 5 minutes. Surbi cow is a desire-giving cow. Whatever you ask Surbi cow, she'll give you. Yeah, you want laddu, peda, mithai, whatever you want, she'll give you. Yeah, and then of the causes of procreation, I am Kandarpa, the god of love. Of the serpents, I am Vasuki. So Vasuki was one who actually, in that Sagar Manthan, Kurma Avatar. Vasuki was entangled to the big mountain, big, huge Mandar mountain. It's like a huge mountain, okay? Bigger than Himalayas. So Vasuki was, entangled to this mountain, and all the demigods on the one side and the Rakshasas on the other side, they churned the ocean of milk. Yeah, the ocean. Then he says, of the many hooded Nagas, I am Ananta. Ananta says Balram himself. Among the aquatics, I am Varuna. Of the departed souls, I am Arima. Among the dispensers, I am Yam, the Lord of Death. Yeah, so he's saying, I am Lord of Death. Among the Daityas, I am, Daityas mean deep demons, I am devoted to Prahlad. Among subduers, I am Time. Among the beasts, I am Lion. Among the birds, I am Garuda. So he's best of everything, whatever you name it. And now he's telling it in our word, right? So like if you have to explain to a small boy, a KG boy, if you have to explain him, you will explain him in the things that he is into, right? So like that, he is explaining us, Krishna is trying to explain us in the terms of whatever we can see in this material world. Yeah? From that angle, he is explaining us. Of the purifiers, I am the wind. Of the wielder of weapons, I am Ram. Of the fishes, I am shark. Of the flowing flower rivers, I am Ganga. Of all the creations, I am the beginning and the end, and also the middle. Of all the sciences, I am spiritual science. Among the logicians, I am the conclusive truth. I am the truth. Yeah. Of the creation, I am the beginning, end, and the middle. Hey, this we saw, right? I am the devouring death, and I am generating principle of that is yet to be. Among the women, I am fame, fortune, fine, speech, memory, intelligence, steadfastness, and patience. Yeah? Women are very patient and are very good in speech. They're intelligent like that. So among the women, I am that. Of the Vedic hymns of Samved, I am Vatsam. Of the poetry, I am Gayatri Mantra. I am the what is this called? Margashish. Yeah, I'm this Margashish. Yeah, Margashish. Of the seasons, I am the flower bearing spring. Like that is saying. I am also the gambling of the cheats. Yeah, so see, if you say, I will, if you think that, I can cheat Krishna, Krishna will say, oh, Mas, I am the biggest amongst all the cheats. Okay, so we cannot mess around with Krishna. Of the splendid, I am the splendor. I am the victory. I am the adventure. I am the strength of the strong. I am the descendants of Vishnu. I am Vasudev. Of the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Of the sages, I am Vyasadev. Yeah, and among the thinkers, I am Uchana. Among the men of all suppressing lawlessness, I am punishment. Of those who seek victory, I am morality. Of the secret things, I am silence. Of the wise, I am wisdom. Yeah. Furthermore, Arjuna, I am generating seed of all the existence. Now, in the end, okay, we are come to the end. He's saying there is no end to my divine opulences. Okay, he's saying it is limitless. Yeah, how long shall I speak? He says, and whatever you're saying, it is a spark. The fire is there, big fire, and there is a small spark. Yeah, he's saying whatever I've told you, this is a small spark of that entire big unlimited thing. Yeah, and he's saying he's all pervasive super soul, and he's saying, but what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I support this entire universe. Yeah, so he says, Ekam Shena Stito Jagat. So this entire, with a single fragment of myself, I support the entire universe. It is like this, I'm tired. With a single fragment, just like that, I support all the universe. Yeah. So this is the end of chapter 10. Yeah. So here Krishna is talking about all his opulences, not all, a small fraction of his opulences. Okay. Yes, now let us take few questions. Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, Mataji, my question is that like Krishna is just trying to say in all of his opinions, he's trying to say that in like if we take a general term, like for example flowers, so he's the best flower, like that he's saying in all the opulences, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So among the mountains, I am the Meru. Among the non-moving things, I am Himalayas. Like that. He's talking about that. So he's the best, knows everything. Everything comes from me. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji,
And he's
when
explaining in our words. Yeah, he's explaining that our pigeon brain can understand. Like that. Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji, when doubt that when we chant all our sins which we did, those all
Voice is cracking, beta.
burned up. Yes,
Your voice is cracking. I couldn't hear your
Mataji,
question. Can you repeat again?
Mataji, now I'm audible.
Yeah. Yes.
Now I'm audible. That when we chant, all our sins get burned. So then why still we are chanting daily? Then still why we have to suffer?
So we should develop love in chanting. So today we are chanting it with a desire that my sins should get burned. We should chant the holy name of Krishna because I love Krishna. So gopis were not thinking about the sins and all. You remember that gopis had Krishna had a headache. Yeah, so gopis thought that nah, they can do hell with our sins. How does it matter? Yeah, Krishna should be happy. So even when we chant, we should not have desires in our minds. Oh, all my sins will get burned away. But this will happen, that will happen. No, we should chant because we love Krishna. And when we chant because we love Krishna, then the sins, the sufferings which are there, you will not think that these are sufferings. You see, everything that happens in our life is because Krishna is sanctioning those. So suffering also Krishna is sanctioning, that happiness also Krishna is sanctioning. So we should just accept it as will of the Lord. And Krishna also tests us. How much, even if sufferings are there, how much still Pallavi loves me. That is what Krishna sees, right? You remember the stories of those wives of Brahmanas? Yeah. They left everything for Krishna. They were not worried, oh, what will your family think? You don't have to do all that. The message that I want to give you is that understand that Krishna also tests us, that how strongly we love him. Because then only, he knows, okay, now you are eligible for going back home, back to Godhead. And he wants to develop our bhakti very strong. He wants to make us very strong in our bhakti. Otherwise, something bad will happen and then we leave Krishna. Krishna, so many years I chanted, but still see how you are giving me sufferings. You have no recognition for whatever I chanted so many rounds. Every day I have been chanting 16 rounds. Last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I have been chanting 16 rounds. But still, see, there is so much problem in my life, so much trouble in my life. Someone would say that, but Krishna doesn't want you to say that. Krishna will say, no problem, it is okay. What do you expect in the washroom? Bad smell is only going to come. This is the material world. It is material world. What do you expect? Material world is dukhalaya. Material world is ashashvatam. This world is a place of misery. So you don't expect that life will be very hunky dory, merry. No. With all the happiness, distress is going to come in this material world. There will never be a situation that there will only be happiness. If you really want happiness, come back home, back to God. And I don't want to see if we are very happy here, no, we will not need Krishna. Then we will get lost. Oh wow, no, think I'll chant later. I'll chant later. And then I'll attend Bhagavad Gita class later. Like that will happen. So Krishna doesn't want us to forget him. So you should not think that, oh, so much miseries are there. It's okay. They will come, they will go. It is just this lifetime we are thinking about it. So many lifetimes happened in the past. But now that we have knowledge, so far Krishna is giving us this knowledge, forget all that. Yeah. So does this answer your question? To an extent?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Yes, Shubhashri. It will
Mataji,
go,
now you
Pallavi.
said,
Yeah. Pallavi, it will go, don't worry. Things will improve.
Mataji, now you said right that the happiness and sadness will come and go. There is one sloka. Can I say?
Yes, please.
मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्ण सुखदुःखदः अगमापाहिनो नित्यस्तां सुतिक्षस्व भारत.
Yeah.
Happiness and sadness are like summer and winter seasons. They will come and go. We should not be distressed by them.
Yeah. See, Krishna is only saying this.
Mataji,
Yeah. 1 second, आराध्या एक मिनट आद्या को क्वेश्चन है उसके बाद मैं आपका लेती हूँ.
Mataji, I want to say a sloka from chapter 10 about we should read or learn the knowledge just by love and devotion.
Do you know that shloka?
Yes.
Yes, okay, recite.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 10. तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगान् तं येन मामुपयन्ति ते. Translation: to those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me.
Dadami buddhi yogantam. I will give them buddhi. I will give them intelligence to come back to me. Very nice. Yes, Aradhya.
Mataji, can I leave?
Mataji,
Yeah,
I always
Aradhya.
remember the sloka of Matra Sparshas Konteya, which Subhashri recited. Because whenever there is misery and any such condition, that sloka it strikes my mind, and then I feel yes. And also one sloka, Mataji, that is the Dukhalyam Ashashvatam. This type of sloka, yeah, Mataji.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Very nice. Wonderful. And that is exactly the reason why we should learn shlokas so that, it gives us strength to handle the situation. Even prayers of Queen Kunti. Yes, and Pallavi, you were there for prayers of Queen Kunti, right?
Mataji, just the last 4 to 5 verses.
Oh, acha. So prayers of Queen Kunti are also very sweet. Kunti goes through so much distress. But she saying, Krishna, whatever it is that you don't leave us, yeah, distress will be there in our life, but please don't do us. And because your distress is there, we keep on remembering you. If the distress is not there, we'll forget you. Like that. And Krishna never left Pandavas. Krishna never left Kunti. Krishna was always there. Even after Mahabharata war, Krishna stayed with them for a few months. So Krishna is always there with us. We should not think that, oh, so much suffering is there. Krishna is not recognizing my efforts. Never ever think that. Krishna says, Aham Tvam Sarva. I will personally. He says, I will personally. I am giving you that promise. Now you keep faith in me. Let the fruit ripen. I will take you out of all this. Don't worry. But just hold on, have some patience. Like that he says. Have patience.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Mataji, I'm leaving now. I have to go somewhere.
No problem.
Hare Krishna,
Yes,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, beta.
Bye,
Bye, beta. Yes, Arya.
Mataji, can I leave?
Yes.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
Shubhashri. Hare Krishna. Dandatanam. Yes, Shubhashri.
In which chapter of Bhagavad Gita does Krishna show his Virat Rupa?
I think it's in the next chapter, 11th or 12th.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Shreyasi.
Mataji, since I came to Krishna consciousness, I can control my anger. I whenever I get angry sometimes, but sometimes I get very much angry. But when small things are there, when I'm angry, then I'm able to control myself because this sloka, krodha bhavati sammoha smriti vibrama buddhi nasha dhanasya.
Yeah. See,
I'm
this
able
shloka
to
has
control very little amount, but still.
very nice, very nice. This shloka actually has an immense strength in changing our lives. So we should all learn shlokas, and that is exactly the reason why next 2 months our focus, along with the weekend classes, our focus will be on shlokas. Very nice. Yes, Omkar.
Mataji,
1 second, Hitikshri, Omkar has raised his hand. Just give me 1 second. Yes, Omkar, you're there?
Mataji, I'm new to the class, so I
Yes.
don't know how to observe Shri Krishna.
How to observe?
Yeah.
How to observe
How
what?
to observe Shri Krishna.
How to observe Sri Krishna. So, Omkar, no problem. Even if you are new to class, I will share few recordings with you, chapter 1 and 2 and 3. Here are those recordings. Okay? And in case you have any questions, then I'm happy to answer you. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Here's chapter 1 and 2, and then maybe, then we'll discuss. But it's very nice. Were you able to understand the class today?
Yes, Mataji.
Very nice. Very good. Switch on your camera. Would love to see you. Oh, very nice. Good boy. Very nice. Yes, Yutikshri.
Mataji, I have singing class.
Okay, go. Okay, so we will end our class here. If anyone has any questions, you may please let me know. Otherwise, we'll end our class here. Okay.